bosses, what's up, what's up? This is Princess Mylene, and today's topic, I am going to give you the 3 advice that I'm going to give myself, my old self, kung magsisimula ulit ako from scratch. So the very first thing na na-realize ko as an entrepreneur is that you need to leave your comfort zone and you have to go to the shift your gear. Wherein you're going to tell yourself, enough is enough, and today I am going to pick up my ass and I'm going to do what is necessary to get things done. That shift of gear is very difficult kasi I realize in my life as of now that as you get what you wish to get back when you weren't getting it, lalong nagkakaroon ka ng comfortability and nagiging complacent ka sa mga bagay na ginagawa mo. Okay? For example, lalong nawawala yung fire or yung motivation. So, I realize that is the case with most aspiring entrepreneurs, but not if you are actually an entrepreneur who's actually making it happen. So, what do I mean by that? So, very first thing na gusto kong malaman mo is that the fear of losing what you already have is a greater motivation than dreaming to have the things that you don't already have. So, explain ko lang siya para sa'yo ng konti. So, isang example nun is, for example, hindi mo pa naranasang kitain yung first 1 million mo on the internet and wala ka pang idea kung gaano kasarap yon, kung gaano yung feeling, ano yung freedom na mabibigay nun sa sarili mo at sa pamilya mo. So, dahil wala ka pang idea kung ano yung feeling na yon, ang mangyayari niya, hindi mo pa nalalasap or natitikman. So, ang nangyayari hindi ganun katindi yung motivation para mag-push ka doon. Kasi wala ka pang idea. It's still a dream and it's just a motivation as of now. Now, the thing about people who have already achieved it is that they already know how it feels like and they know how sweet it is. So, addictive siya, okay? And the fear of losing what you already have is a greater motivation dahil takot kang mawala yung mga bagay na yon. One good example for me, when it comes to leaving your comfort zone and leaving the place wherein you're shifting your gear and gusto mo nang ayaw mo na maging complacent dahil nga, alam mo yung pakiramdam na meron ng bagay na yon. So, meron kang takot na mawala yon. One good example for me is even though I'm traveling in different countries around the world, as of now, I am in Viti Levu here in Fiji Island. Okay? Kahit na pwede ako mag-swimming or magpamassage or maghayahay sa tabi-tabi, I am still vlogging. I just finished my website with Personal Branding Blueprint 14 Days Challenge, and from scratch to here, sobrang hirap niyang gawin. There's a lot of sweat, blood, and effort to get things done. But even though I am traveling and going in different places, I'm in a nice resort right away, I still chose to give value and to provide quality content for my viewers and my audiences. That is the shift of gear that I'm talking about, because takot ako mawala yung mga bagay na meron na ako para magkaroon siya ng consistency and continuity in the future time. So my advice for you and my advice for my past self is that how I wish hindi ako nagpatumpik-tumpik in the last couple of years kung saan mas nagawa ko pa sanang mas maagang na-hit yung mga goals ko na meron ako sa ngayon. So, the tip number 2 that I'm going to give you is that you are going to leave the people who do not serve you anymore. So, when I was a beginner, sa ganitong industry, I was so frustrated with creating sales. Of course, you want to make money. Sino ba naman yung ayaw nun, diba? So, karamihan ng mga entrepreneur, of course, we're not stupid to admit that it is money that motivates us. Okay? Pero hindi ko na-expect, ang dami palang kailangan gawin at buting-tingin at aralin ng mga bagay-bagay. So, nakakapraning yung mga yun, diba? But anyway, during that time, because of my frustration, I was just focused with creating sales and income, but I wasn't really into giving value to the people that I care about. So nowadays, if I'm going to give myself an advice, I will focus solely on giving my whole heart and soul into it. That I am going to tell most of the people that I am there is that alam ko yung pakiramdam na gusto mo magkaroon ng financial freedom, build ka ng time freedom and financial para sa sarili mo at sa mga taong mahal mo sa buhay. I've been there. I know exactly how you feel. Naramdaman ko yan. And I am here to guide you and teach you everything that I know to the best of my power para magawa ko din na mai-transform yung mga alam ko sa'yo para makapagpabago ng buhay mo. So, if I'm going to give myself an advice, that would be like, not to focus solely on making money, but instead, mag-focus ka sa pagbibigay ng value sa mga taong naniniwala, sumusuporta at nagpa-follow sa'yo. So, the last tip that I'm going to tell you now, guys, is that, the very last is that surround yourself with people that you want to be with who have the same mindset and motivation, kagaya mo. Ang init, hinga muna tayo. Anyway, so the step that you're going to follow is that you have to have this mind, that if these people or your friends or your family are no longer serving you at hindi na sila nakakatulong at nakakabwisit na sila at hindi na talaga sila nakakairita na sila kasi hindi na sila nakakatulong sa success at goal mo, kailangan ihiwalay mo muna yung sarili mo sa kanila, no? Para kayong magnet, or either you repel or you attract each other. So those people who have the same kind of mindset, they attract each other kasi pareho sila ng energy, they vibe, they synchronize with each other. Pero kung yung mga buwisit at mga yung mga hindi naman dahil sa pamilya mo sila, iiwan mo na sila. No, I don't advise that because they are the reason why we want to do what we do. But what I'm telling you and advising you to do is to separate yourself from them for the meantime. There is this thing na tinatawag kong cocoon time. Okay? Cocoon time is when you're actually building your dreams. Medyo nahihirapan ka pa at hindi ka pa ganun nagsasucceed sa business mo. So, hiwalay mo yung sarili mo sa kanila kasi maa-attract ka ng negative energy nila. Yung mga negatrons na yan, hindi natin kailangan yan. No? Kailangan natin yung mga passive trons. No? Yung mga may passive income, masaya sila, maganda yung buhay nila, yung lifestyle nila. Kasi sila yung mga taong makakatulong sa'yo. Back when I was doing network marketing and when I was doing affiliate marketing, di ba sabi ko nga sa inyo, I was frustrated. Everybody was making income. I wanted to do the same thing. And then, I was able to hit my first 1 million income dahil nga sa nag-focus ako sa mga yon. So, may mga kaibigan ako na kinailangan kong iwan, kinailangan kong i-block, kinailangan kong hindi pansinin, i-unfollow sa social media dahil nga hindi na sila nakakatulong sa akin. Bukod sa, I was frustrated back then and I didn't exactly know how to close sales and I didn't exactly know how to approach people. Ang dami ko na talaga natutunan sa journey ko. And with my academy, I don't want to be someone who wants to show that I know everything. I want to tell you everything that I have learned, but at the same time, yung mga failures ko at mga bagay na naging dahilan kung paano ako naging successful dahil sa na-experience ko yung mga failures na yon. And in my journey, I would like to bring people from hell to becoming someone who knows how to get into the paradise land kasi nga I've been there and I know exactly how to bring you from point A to point B. So, leaving your friends, leaving your family for the meantime and keeping yourself in a cocoon is going to be your productivity day. Okay, kailangan mong gawin yon dahil alam mo sa sarili mo na kailangan mo muna mag-focus habang mahina ka pa until such time na maging isa kang beautiful butterfly ready to soar high and produce income so that you can get the time and financial freedom na matagal mo nang hinihintay para sa sarili mo. I hope you learned a lot of things with that. Again, this is Princess Maylene and I hope I motivated you for today. Always say, make your dreams come true and make it happen. So, live here in Vitilevo Island. Mahirap i-pronounce, no? Vitilevo Island, dito sa Lautoka, no? Fiji Islands. I'm so happy and excited and I'm really, really blessed to be able to help you achieve the results that you want by motivating you with everything that's happening here. So bye for now and I hope I see you next time. Have a great day. Ay, ang sarap maligo sa tubig na walang bayad. Walang Meralco bill. Walang nawasa bill. Yes, thank you. Nakita niyo yun, may flower siya sa tenga. Bongga, diba? Wow, 15 minutes lang yung swimming ko, pero worth it talaga yung delay of gratification. Kaya, i-implement na this. I hope na nagets mo yan. Alam ko naman na nagets mo yan eh. Kaya lang, i-implement mo rin yan. Kasi kailangan yan. Okay. So, ano bang ginagawa mo? Kailangan pa bang i-memorize yan? So, implement na this. Hope you learned a lot and see you next time.